Hey guys, welcome back. So what's everyone been up to? And if you'll notice, I believe I have my comments installed, or well, enabled. Now, this is gonna be tough, because one, I had just purchased this plow, and also put duals on the tractor, a front weight on the tractor. And the reason I say it's going to be tough is because when I go into the store, just click on anything, I have 1165 slots available, or used up. I have a total of 1299 slots. Now, to help me out with this a bit more, I've put down 3 of the government subsidy signs, and once I get 300,000, I'll remove them. That'll be in 15 minutes. But I'm not gonna make you sit here and watch this whole field get plowed up. So what I think I'll do is, well, let's see how long it takes. I mean, I've been plowing already for 7 minutes, 8 minutes. And I've plowed up 2.1 acres. So this should be interesting. And in this field, we will be planting soybeans. I already have the planter for it. And the only 2 crops we will be doing for the first little while, until we could buy another field, are soybeans and corn. And then once we purchase a 3rd field, this is gonna be tough. I only have just a little over 150 slots still to fill, and you can't really get big stuff with that. Nah, I know. I'll sell off the plow once I'm done this field, and then I'll buy the lime spreader, and then when I'm done I'd have to keep that for the whole day. Darn. Or no. I'll buy the lime spreader after I sell off the plow. Well, after I repair and sell off the plow. Then I'll buy the lime spreader, lime this whole field, sell it off, then get planting. I remember doing this on PC, just to plant the field took me about 2 hours. Now, this map on PC, I believe, is a 4x map. I could be wrong. But I think they've scaled it down from what PC has and what console has. So we will see. Excuse me for the yawn. So yeah, this video will be roughly an hour and a half. See how far we get with that. And then, after the hour and a half is up, I will take a break for a bit and start up the next episode. Well, every in-game day, I'll call one episode. They'll just be broken up into parts. So this is MN Millennial Farmer Map episode 1. The next one will be MN Millennial Farmer Map episode 1 part 2. Now yes, I know I could get quicker money by plowing this up and hiring out a worker to do a contract, but then I'd have to also babysit that worker as he's doing the filling out the contract, and I don't feel like babysitting. I babysat my niece and nephew enough. And there were days they drove me up the wall. So yeah, I think 3 headlands will be enough to go around. I just turned hire worker fuel. Is hire worker fuel? Helper refill fuel off, because when I get back down to the edge of the map, going back up towards the shop, I will hire off a worker and I will go get myself a coffee, a much needed coffee. Last night I was in bed at 9 o'clock at night, watching an episode of Heartland on Netflix, and I fell asleep during it. Woke up, looked at my clock, it was 10 o'clock. For a few seconds I thought it was 10 o'clock in the morning, but then my room in the basement wasn't bright enough to value 10 a.m. So then I went back to sleep after I stayed up till midnight, and then I woke up at 4 a.m. and said, screw it, I'm gonna stay awake. Alright, just come around this part here. Oh yeah. Now, I may not do things realistically, but I do them, I do what I do to make it easier for me. If that made sense to anyone. I know it made sense to me, because I was the one explaining it. Alright. Get the tractor straightened out again. And then hire him off and go get a coffee. I'll be back, guys. Sorry about the long moment of silence there, guys. So what I'll do is I'll let him come back down this way. Then I'll unhire him, flip around, and continue doing the headlights. And yeah, it looks like 3 will not be enough, so I'll do 4. Or no, 3 might be enough. See how it goes. Hold on, I'm still gonna leave him hired to check something here. Alright. Unhire and set back down. Yeah, 4 looks good enough to start going back and forth. So, who's looking forward for spring? I can't wait. The only downside to this winter is, well, other than the fact of the pandemic, it'll still be here in spring. But the other downside is, I only got to use our snowblower once this year. I love using that thing. Makes clearing our 5-car driveway a whole lot quicker. I mean, earlier this year when I was using it, I did our driveway and my neighbor across the street's driveway in a total of 2 hours. Of course, there was also about 2 feet of snow in either driveway. So yeah, that took a bit to clear. But all the snow is gone now. Bye bye snow. No comeback. I always wish I could be a cash crop farmer like this. Plowing up large 100+ acre fields. Spend all day in the cab jamming out to tunes. Of course, anyone who's familiar with the MN Millennial Farmer, with these size fields, if something goes extremely wrong, you gotta call back home to get help out to you. You can't just pick up the implement and drive back. Well, even when we had our 39-acre fruit farm, if we blew a hydraulic hose with the cultivator in the ground, we'd have to go back to the house on foot. But luckily it was only 39 acres. It would take a lot longer to walk a couple 100 acres. And we didn't really have, for the amount of fruit we got off the field every year, we didn't really have a large truck. We only had, you could look this up on Google. We only had a Ford F700. Yes, Ford did make an F700 series. Not sure about anymore though. I think they stopped producing their light duty commercial vehicles sometime in the 90s. Actually, I'll look that up. Okay, I'll type that in. not sure, but I do believe it was sometime in the 90s that Ford stopped producing the F700 medium-size trucks. I remember going on deliveries with my dad in that thing, taking the fruit to the canners or the juicer. I never really fully looked at the truck, but I thought the thing had an air horn. No, the only sound that truck ever made of a horn would be just a little dinky car horn. Now, post down in the comments below if I should keep both MN Millennial Farmer trucks and the MN Millennial Farmer trailers, or should I sell one of them off? That would free up a bit more slots. Oh, and we're past 9 a.m. So before we get to 10 a.m., take out that one, take out that one, and take out that one. There. We now have $311,098 to play with. I have a feeling, well, I'll keep this video going. This will be probably my longest video I've ever done. And of course, once I get into doing headlands, or once I get the headlands done, the plowing will go so much quicker. And when plowing, or when ever going back and forth, you always want to start at the smallest end of your field first. So I'd be starting down here and going to the shop, away from the shop, to the shop, away from the shop. Back and forth just like that. And I know for a fact eventually, somewhere through this field, I'm gonna have to repair the plow. So that's another way the $311,098 will help. Plowing up my field, plowing up my field in my big green tractor. Plowing up my field, nobody can stop me. Oh, I wish I were a cowboy. But I don't live out west. I live in the eastern part of Canada. But then again, in the late 1800s, there were cowboys out here. hoping either tomorrow or sometime next week to put this on multiplayer. And of course, with only being able to have 2 tractors, 2 trucks, and 1 combine, for work like this, prepping the field, planting, I'll have it set to 2 players, me and someone else. For harvest, I'll then set it to 3 players, because I have the grain cart, so I would be harvesting the field, someone would be driving the grain cart, and someone would be in the truck. And then when both trucks are full, the grain carter will go in the second transport truck, and both guys will sell off the crop while I continue harvesting. I'm still at 5 subscribers. It's only 5 after 2? Yeah. 5 after 2 on Sunday, March 7th, 2021. Hopefully nearing the end of the pandemic. Well, the good part is, for the part of the world I'm in, Ontario, Canada just started handing out flu shots to people 85 and older, and their goal is to get everyone 55 and older have the shot before summer, and then they'll just leave everyone 54 and down. Me, I figure I got a bit to wait because I'm only 37. Well, not too far off of 55. Only 18-year difference. So then after 55 plus, they'll probably do 45 plus, and then 35 plus, and then 25 plus, and then probably 15 plus, and then, yeah. All I know is we're hopefully nearing the end of this thing. It's been a while since I've done anything out of the house. Seven days a week, all I do is stay home, go to work. Stay home, go to work. Stay home, go to work. You know how it is, guys. And the other downside is I only work 1 day a week. So I used that 1 day of work as my escape from the house. So much plowing. So far I've done 10.9 acres. Yeah, I have a feeling this is a 99 acre field, or close to it. We shall see what it says when I get down to the end and finish the whole field. I've been plowing for an hour. Yay, an hour of plowing. According to worked time, I've been plowing for 38 minutes. Yet I have 0.9 hours on the combine. So I don't know what to say there. Unless there's... Well, also, I had to drive up to the store to get the plow, then drive back from the store. So that probably put 20 minutes on the tractor. If that sounds right to anyone. I see this is the 5th time I've done this side. So once I go back to where I started, I'll have done everything. Not everything. I'll have done all my headlands that I want to do. I can do it. I can do it all the time. And tell me if you'd like me to do this video series the way Zach Johnson does it. You know, no plowing, no till. I mean, I know plowing and liming the field gets you a better yield off of it, but out in Minnesota, I don't think he plows. At least I've never seen it done. Excuse me. Alright, so once we get back to where we started, I'd like to check and see how much we've done. I mean, when I was just starting the 5th pass at the back end of the field, I was at 10.9 acres. I just want to see something. Okay. Just wanted to know if I had crop destruction enabled or not, and I don't. You know what, I will do that on second thought. Go into here. For harvesting field 13. Barley, 23 acres. Let's do it. Oops. Go over here. L3. Field 13. Alright. I know the field. And we will take off straw swaths. I think I disenabled it. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Forgive me for driving through the grass in this field like this. I just want to get out there so I can get back to plowing. I have a massive tractor and a great big field to plow. Anyone know that song? I have a massive tractor and a great big field to plow. Alright, let's get plowing again. Yeah, I have helper refill turned off still, so that's good. So I might get up to I might be getting up to $27,000 after this, or well, I should say my bank account will be that high. But like the way I do all contracts, harvesting contracts, I'm gonna harvest the whole field and then sell off all the crop. And that combine will just keep on running until I finish this plow job. I wanted to do as many harvest contracts as I can get in. actually, I got back to where I started. So just to even it out. There. Now I go back this way. When I get enough money, I'll buy Field 4 and plow these two together. Well, Field 4 is an alright size, but I've never really joined up fields. I sort of like using the field as is, unless of course it's too small. Like on Ravenport, before I got into doing videos, I plowed the first 3 fields together, and then the one behind the main house, I took out all the trees and plowed up that entire grass field, or that grass area. That brought in some good income. Oh no, Helper I has a nearly full grain tank. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I missed. That's really the only thing I hate about this plow, how it turns halfway through. Yeah, I won't bother using the grain cart to harvest field 13. I'll just drive the truck out there. And then when the truck is full, I'll sell it off. The grain, not the truck. In no way would I sell off the truck in the middle of a contract. Or, what I will do is finish up this pass, drive the tractor down to the end of the field, hire out the worker there, and I'll just be, yeah, see, Helper I has a full grain tank. Well, Helper I could just sit there and wait, because I'm a little busy right now. So, let's get this. Oh, no. Do I need repair? Do I need to do the repair? Yes. $305. Not bad. Of course not. So $305 for the first, $305 for the first almost hour of working. 13.2 acres. So in 1 hour I could do just a little over a full 13 acres. And the reason I want to start it off at this end with the workers because I know this side of the field is perfectly straight and the worker won't get lost or turn around where they shouldn't be turning around. Alright, go for it. Now, I'm not using this truck. I'll use this truck. Open the door, and we go. We are like greased lightning. Giddy up, 409. Giddy up. Giddy up, giddy up, up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, up. Off to the field we go. Yeah, right way. Ooh, that many passes already? That's good. That is so good. Yeah. It's just the texture. Yes, look at all this barley. Oh my barley, this is not my barley. I must harvest it for another farmer, then he'll pay me what I deserve. Where's this going? Okay, over there. Yeah. There we go. No. Stop the truck. Start the truck going. There we go. And for you people who do things realistically, once I get to the top of the field going this way, I'll stop driving through the crop. And for that to be a reminder for me for my fields, I'll turn crop destruction on. I want this map brought up so I could see just how much further I have to go. Well guys, I think I'll leave it here. I'll come back to you when it's fertilizing time. Alright, catch you later.